Good afternoon and welcome to the City National Arena. Game number 114 UAA, playing in the weekend tournaments hockey tournament, facing off against the Sno-Kings. Sno-Kings, Junior Thunderbirds from Seattle, made the trek to Las Vegas. And running clock, if you noticed, clock time, warm-up time is included in that clock time. Face off, gonna happen by Grimes. Fitzmeyer to the right of Grimes, to the left, McCauley. Behind, and a quick shot by Grimes as the defense for Seattle mishandles it below the goal line, and we got a hook coming on McCauley. A quick penalty by Vegas. Grimes with the hook at 12:20 to go, period number 1. And we'll have a puck drop in the defensive zone for VGK, offensive zone for Seattle. Face off won by Seattle. Steele in the middle, pulled to the outside, over the line, and shouldered off the puck by Seattle. Pittenger was the one, and a quick shot, point blank. Fitzmeyer just missing that one over the net. Seattle able to pick it up out of the back of the net, play it out of the zone, but poked out by Gooch up the ice. Defense will grab it for Seattle and played out of the zone into the neutral zone. Here comes Seattle and gets around Gooch. Gooch takes out the referee on the far side. The referee will try to get to his feet. Puck loose into the middle, and the slap shot from the high slot off some skates in the middle. Pittenger is one of those. Tanish DiVersetti on that one, and backhanded high out of the zone by Pittenger. That one down the ice for an icing in the youth hockey 14U age group. They cannot ice the puck yet on penalty kills, also depending on the tournament. Face off, taken by Favor. Shot, quick shot, and the save by Edwards in net for Vegas.
There you go, Jason.
And that one poked off the stick as Peary tried to enter the zone quickly. Holly with a stick, puck on a stick on the near side, played up ice. This was shorthanded. Vegas here for still another 6 seconds. And a steal by Holly. Holly back over the blue line, shot, saved by the goaltender. Cradles that into his lap, holds on to it for a face-off as Vegas come back to full strength. Hard to see the penalty clock on that scoreboard, so I'll do my best to announce the readings. Junior Knights are on the left side of the scoreboard. Junior Thunderbirds on the right. Holly chases it back into his own end. Puck played around behind the net. Peary reverses it back to Holly. Holly collects it behind the net and plays that one up into the netting for a face-off to the left of Edwards. Vegas fighting off that penalty kill successfully. First penalty of the game. Kedra fighting in the far corner, gets a little help from Vanilovich. Centering pass in the skates, loose Almost covered. Puck bounced out, still loose in front. Kicked out by Jake Edwards, and puck ends up in the near side corner. Looking to center that one. Nobody in a white jersey there, though. Puck up to Gable. Gable up the near side. Just has a jump off his stick. Seattle move it to the neutral zone and up ice over the blue line. Coming up the right side around Kedra. Curling to the middle. Shot save. Edwards, and Edwards with the cover. Sorry about the camera work. Got here a little bit late to the game. Puck in the near side. Centering pass blocked in the skates of Gooch off the left leg pad of Edwards around the boards. Loose puck centered by Seattle. Picks it up. Forehand pass, backhand off the pad of Edwards. And the puck stays out of the net as there were a melee of shots. Swiping at it. That's going to be a trip on Fitzmeyer. And 9:15. Meyer gets tagged with the tripping call. Penalty kill number 2.
Hi there.
Shot over the net. Gooch takes the puck. Fans on the pad. The shot from the left face-off circle picked up by Lenz. Lenz has it taken off of his stick by the defense for Seattle. Pass out of the zone, played back in by Gooch. He'll get it back on his stick and play it to the near side of DiVersetti. DiVersetti will try to avoid a couple of Seattle players and dumps it in the zone. Puck on the far side. DiVersetti curling around. And that puck comes out of the zone. He'll have to collect and play it back. Puck played back in by Vegas. And up the ice for an icing. We'll have a face-off down in the offensive zone with 8:11 to go in period number 1. Face-off won by the Sno-Kings, but in the skates of Mukarundi, that one picked up by Seattle. Played out. Could have been an offsides. Referee let him play on. As the fans yell that was an offsides pass to the middle. Seattle centering pass. Man in the middle. Save. Edwards point blank. That one shot into the chest pad of Edwards. And just coming out of the box is Fitzmeyer immediately into the play. And Holly will slap shot that one around the boards. Picked up by Perkins. Perkins cross ice pass to Marundi. Marundi trying to one-time that to Fitzmeyer. And that one picked up by Seattle and chipped out of play. We'll have a face-off just in front of the Seattle bench. They will do it in the offensive zone for Vegas. The puck drop, that is. Puck comes out of the zone all the way down. That will be icing. And we'll head back down to the offensive zone for Vegas with 7:10 to go in period number 1. Face-off won by the Junior Thunderbirds. Centering pass. That one just jumps off the stick of Peary. Cross-ice pass for Seattle, and Seattle dispossessed by Bringle. Favor pressuring, and dumped back in, offsides on Seattle, and they will have a center ice face-off since the puck was played in by a player behind the red line. And face-off taken by Branilovich, won by Vegas. Perkins trying to dump that one in. Meets the pressure of Seattle, runs into another one. Loosen the sticks. Branilovich got that to his forehand, and a cover by the goaltender as Perkins also got a shot in there late. Seattle with the puck. Far side, Branilovich gets pinned to the boards. Gable trying to help him dig it out, and he does. And that's poked off Gable's stick and ends up on the near side boards. DiVersetti will collect, saucer it up to Perkins. He's got to wait as that one got taken. Pass got picked off by Seattle. Puck out of the zone. Here comes Perkins. Perkins trying to dangle to the middle. And the centering pass to Gable just off the mark. Don't think Gable was quite expecting that to make it to him, but it did. Puck loose along the, or puck pinned along the near side board. Branilovich and Gable were working on that one. Seattle come away with it. Puck on the far side. Gooch into the door of Seattle. Should have really been a stoppage there. I think that hit inside their bench area. Tip towards zone. Fitzmyer coming in hot. Goaltender will flip it out to the outside. And into the neutral zone comes the puck. Played back in offsides on Vegas Junior Golden Knights as Gooch plays that back in a little too quickly. And we'll have a center ice face-off with 5:16 to go. Still all tied up at zeros. Grimes take the face-off. One, McCauley trying to take that one up the far side. That one's poked away. Cauley will get a lucky bounce, and that one's poked off his stick after that lucky bounce. Shot on, pass on net. Edwards will lay it off for Weatherby. Up to Cauley now. Fitzmyer. Fitzmyer trying to get in. He's hooked. And the referee's got his hand up. Delayed penalty here. To the bench goes Edwards. Trying to add an extra attacker, but there's the whistle as Seattle touches the puck. And number 12. Hook is the call for number 12 at 4:47. And Vegas to the first power play of the game. Sorry about the... Sorry. Thank you. I messaged. Got my tape. Extension cord tape down here. Sorry. DiVersetti swings that to the right side to Fitzmyer. That jumps past his stick. Seattle play it in. DiVersetti back, though, to collect. Now Fitzmyer. Cross ice pass to Hawley. Hawley plays that one into the zone and will take it in. Almost lifts the stick of Seattle. No icing, says the referee. DiVersetti will collect. He'll lay that one off to Lenz. Lenz will look for a pass up ice. And that one picked off by Seattle and dumped in. Lenz trying to get to it, steal. Centering pass, and a bouncing puck save. Edwards left all alone in the middle after the turnover. by Lenz and centering pass by Seattle. Edwards on it, though. 3:40 to go in the period. 24 seconds on the power play. Kedra reverses direction over to Lenz on the far side. Left. Lenz up the board and in. No icing, says the referee. They will play on. Grimes below the goal line. Seattle played around the boards. Kedra's going to get there first and chip it up the boards. Lenz looking to get to it. Seattle fanning on that play out of the zone. Picked up by Grimes. Grimes low shot. Saved by the goaltender. Lenz picks up the rebound. Backhands it behind the net to Grimes. Grimes has it taken off his stick by Seattle. Seattle number 2 plays it up to the middle of the zone. Poked away initially by Marundi, but Seattle takes back over the possession. Gets past Grimes. Shot. That one wide right of the net. Ends up behind the net. And played around by Bringle. Seattle with the puck in the neutral zone. Shoulder off the puck by Favor. Fitzmeyer just getting to wind up. Has it float off his stick, and the possession turned over to Seattle. Dumped in by Seattle. Puck behind the net. Edwards touches it off to Hawley. Hawley sidesteps one Seattle player and saucers it up the boards. Looking for Pittenger, but that one just jumped over the stick of Pittenger, but Seattle playing it back into the zone a little early. All their team not back on sides in time as Seattle come back to full strength. And we are back to 5-on-5 hockey. Face off by Favor. Favor, Pittenger, Peary, forward line on the ice. Fanned and a miss by Seattle. He'll try again. This time Peary shoulders him into the boards. Turn shot by Favor. That hits some traffic in front. Puck to Hawley. Hawley at the right point. Shot low. Tipped wide left, but not by much. Favor can't get his stick back from the defense as he throws his hands up in displeasure. Favor pressuring. Pittenger picks off that pass out of the zone. Peary initially on the puck, but got past his stick on the near side. Favor touches that one into the middle. He'll get back to it. Drops it to Weatherby. Weatherby into the middle, and that one turned over to Seattle. Weatherby got a part of it. Should have been offsides, and it is. Face off in the near face off, just outside the defensive zone for Vegas with 1:18 to go. Period number 1, all tied up at 0 still. Take the face off is Branilovich, won by Vegas. Gable will drop it back to DiVersetti. DiVersetti surveys, looks for a saucer pass up to Gable. Gable collects, has it jump off his stick, and Seattle trying to take over the possession. Gooch back, play it up to Perkins. Perkins dumps it in. Pressuring is Branilovich. Played out to the neutral zone. Gooch picks that up. Gooch waits for everyone to get on side and dumps it in. Vegas chases. Perkins looking for a center pass off the skate of the goaltender on the back of the net. Branilovich trying to get to it along with Perkins, and Seattle come away with it. Gable looking for a centering pass. He holds on to it, and that pass blocked behind the net. Gable will get another chance. He'll saucer that one back to DiVersetti. One-time slap shot off the stick, and going down in front is Branilovich, number 12. And we've got an interference call coming on number 12. So number 12, we got the booking call earlier. He'll take another penalty here on the interference down just outside the blue ice there with 22.5 seconds. So Vegas Junior Golden Knights will finish out this period and start the next period on the power play. Puck played out of the zone by Seattle. Tips off the legs of Hawley, so no icing. Weatherby backhands that one up to Hawley. Hawley sidesteps one Seattle player. 11 seconds to go. Hawley is going to try to take it himself over the blue line. And offsides, apparently. I think McCauley was the one. So 5.1 seconds now as they will line up on the near face-off dot just outside the offensive zone this time. 1:13 to go on the power play. Grimes to win that. Fitzmeyer wins it, throws that towards the net, and a glove and a buzzer. As they don't stop the clock, they let it play on there. And both teams with 2 power play opportunities each. Vegas fights off their 2. Seattle in the process of fighting off theirs as they will start second period on the penalty kill. Vegas Junior Knights will be on the power play for 1 minute and 8 seconds. Shots on goal, 5 for Vegas Junior Golden Knights and 5 for Seattle Junior Thunderbirds, the Sno-Kings. Macaulay Gooch and Fitzmeyer, forward line on the power play team with the defensive pairing of Dave Rossetti and Hawley. Hawley waving Fitzmeyer to the opposite side. Dave Rossetti up to Fitzmeyer. Fitzmeyer up the left side. And well over the blue line is Macaulay. Face off. Going to be taken by Macaulay. Gooch to the left, Fitzmeyer to the right, Hawley and Dave Rossetti on the defense again from left to right. Hawley takes the 1 puck over to Dave Rossetti. Dave Rossetti chips it in to the zone. This puck will come around the boards to Hawley at the left point. Hawley walking it down, plays it down the boards. Centering pass, one-timer, just misses. Fitzmeyer, stick broken, every parent's worst nightmare. And that puck played up the ice as Dave Rossetti collects that one and looks. Hawley over the blue line on the right side, walking it into the right face-off circle. Just loses it last minute, but Gooch is there. Gooch backhands it around to Macaulay. Macaulay was trying to get a shot off there, but just misses. And 3 seconds until Seattle comes back to full strength, and they are now back to full strength. Dave Rossetti almost turns that one over. Hawley has a jump off his stick. Seattle throws that one towards the net. Wide left, tipped by Edwards. Even wider, just to make sure. Hawley up ice to Macaulay. Macaulay to the center to Lenz. Lenz just fans on that one. Macaulay will get it back, and that one just picked off his stick. Macaulay will head to the bench. Coming on for him is Grimes. Dave Rossetti back to collect below the goal line. Curling around the near side, cuts back to his forehand and leaves it off for Hawley. Hawley flips that one up ice. That one's going to be on net as the Seattle player places the outside right to Davis. Lenz to the middle to Grimes. Grimes, no, one-timer and a save. Goaltender sliding from right to left. Comes up with the big glove save on the one-time shot by Vegas. Weatherby shot knocked down in front, hits the Seattle player. Puck dumped down the ice into the corner. The referee grabs the broken stick of Fitzmeyer and hands it to him on the bench. While the teammates for Seattle congratulate their goaltender on making that save. Grimes taking the face-off, quick wrister, fanned on it by Lenz. And that puck just comes out. Weatherby, Bringle on the defense. Marundi, Grimes, and Pittenger Peary on the forward line. 10:25 to go in period number 2. Good step up by Pringle, but just doesn't get all that puck. Here comes Seattle, 2-on-1, shot wide left of the net by about a yard. Peary trying to steal that one. Coming up to help out was Grimes. Puck still along near side board, slipped up the ice by Pringle. And almost a steal there by Marundi, pressuring as Seattle player looked up. Weatherby throws that one around the boards. That'll rim around to the far side. Peary looking for a centering pass. Faber reading that play like he scripted it by the coach. Hawley winds up, shot low, tipped, and a save. Pittenger tips that one on net. The goaltender catches that one, and that one drops down into his glove as he holds with 9:43 to go in period number 2. Face off going to be taken by Faber. Peary to the left, Pittenger to the right. Peary drops it to Hawley. Hawley right at the blue line, keeps it in, plays it down the wall to Faber. Faber with his skate tries to trap it over to the other side to Peary. Sorry, Pittenger. I see a 3. Seattle dumps it in. Jake Edwards will cover, and a snowing of the goaltender. Not sure if the referees are going to say anything to him. They do not. That is frowned upon in hockey. Goaltenders usually get a little fired up about that. My goaltender does, Cole Larson. Your sometimes partial announcer here. He's in Detroit. So sorry you have to deal with me. Puck picked up. Gooch has it poked off his stick. Seattle keep it in right at the blue line. Puck into the far corner. Peary tips that one out. Almost gets on the stick of Faber. Just misses that connection. Diversetti will dangle. Tries to get it around to Gooch. Gooch will help it around the boards this time to Pittenger. Pittenger surveys. Plays it up to the middle of Faber. Faber knocks it down, but ends up on the stick of Seattle. Seattle walking it out to the left side. Plays it down below the goal line. Gooch gets to it, though, on that puck. That one gets past the stick of Seattle. No icing, as Vegas will make wholesale, forward changes here coming on to the ice. Gable, Branilovich, and Perkins. Puck out to the neutral zone for Seattle. They swing it from right to left. Gable with a stick lift. Cross ice pass to Perkins. Perkins over the blue line. He's got some space and speed. Perkins, shot. Saved by the goaltender down the butterfly. Big pad save. Rebound in front, but Vegas can't find it. Gable gets the puck centered. Chipped. And that one ends up rolling just past the near post. Weatherby, shot. Blocked. Weatherby will get it back. Swings it over to Diversetti. Diversetti trying to get that forehand shot high and up off the glass. Banks around to the right side. Weatherby backhands it back in. Diversetti keeping it at the left point. Swings it back around. And that puck is all the way down the ice. We're going to have a icing. As the puck will come back down to the right face-off circle with 7:31 to go. Exciting couple of minutes there. As play up and down the ice. And some shots on goal. What we like to see. Grimes face off. Fitzmeyer to the left. McCauley to the right. Weatherby and Hawley on the defense from left to right. Seattle win the face-off. Seattle heading up ice. They play that one to Weatherby. Seattle get it back though. Bouncing puck. Shot. Glove save. Edwards. Edwards flashing the leather on that shot. Holds on to it in the netting with no rebound. $7:19 to go. Period. Number 2. Branilovich lines up. Face off one by Vegas. Kedra behind the goal line. Swings it up to Lenz. Lenz trying to play that one up the wall. is dispossessed. Shot low, kicked wide by Edwards. Kale Marundi, cross ice pass. That one's going to bank off the boards to Lenz. Lenz backhands that one into the zone. Lenz trying to get to that puck. Just misses. Here comes Seattle. Skated up to the far side to the left. Puck around. Edwards lays it off for Kedra. Seattle almost gets that one first. Puck in the far corner. Up and out by Bringle. No icing, says the referee. Will play on. 6:38 to go in the period. All tied up at zeros. Hard cut back by Lenz. Lenz centering pass. Looking for Marundi. Loose puck. And finally covered up now. Is a little bit looser, but the referee gives him the whistle with 6:29 to go in period number 2. And McCauley pressuring as he do-si-dos around McCauley. Cross ice pass, just past the reach, but he is over the red line, so no icing. Gooch to collect, plays that one around to McCauley. McCauley trying to get that one up ice is met with some opposition. McCauley cross ice pass, finds an open Fitzmyer on the right side. Fitzmyer dumps it in. He'll chase himself. He's got Grimes streaking in with him. Grimes will get to it. Grimes trying to get to the puck, stick lifted. Gooch, one-timer. And that one wide into the netting. That one, not sure if that got off the goaltender or a VGK player, but in any case, it ends up off the netting and a whistle. 4 face off to the left of the goaltender with 5:44 to go in period number 2. Weatherby keeps that one in. Plays it down boards. Cross ice pass to Holly. Holly gets it. Holly. Centering pass. Tipped. Bouncing puck. Almost tipped by Peary. Weatherby one-timer. Oh, that one gets Peary. Hopefully in a padded area. Holly with a good poke check. Weatherby comes in to help. Over to Holly. Holly touches it up. Holly flips it up off the dasher. And they play on. Puck dumped in. Pittenger will chase. 5:04 to go in the period. Weatherby traps that in with escape, but it looks like he just jumps past him. And here comes Seattle up near side. Trying to dangle around Holly. Shot saved by Edwards. As Holly went down to try to block that one. And a shot wide right of the net. As Seattle are putting some shots on that. Peary chips it up now the zone. 2-on-1. Favor and Pittenger. Favor on the right. Pittenger on the left. Shot blocked and into the netting. Thought that one might have stayed in, but we got a whistle. And a couple quick up and downs. The ice. No goals. Face off in the far face off. Circle in the offensive zone for Vegas. Branilovich with the face off. One shot low. Bringle. That one's saved by the goaltender. Rebound. Ended up in the left corner. Gable shot. That one's knocked down. Loose puck. Played to the outside by Seattle. The stick lift by Gable keeps it in the zone. Perkins. Fans on that play below the net. That one just comes out. Bringle will drop it to the left side to Kedra. Kedra off the glass and the referee. And Perkins just has it picked off his stick as he tried to enter the zone. Shot. That one wide right of the net by Seattle. Puck in the neutral zone, tipped into the middle. Kedra will get to that one and swing that one around the boards. Looking for Perkins. Perkins to the middle, gets into the neutral zone, and Seattle have to tag up. Seattle players get on sides. Gable goes down, chipped in by Bringle as he heads for a change. On the ice for Bringle is DeVersetti. Perkins gets the puck, looking to center that one. Fitzmyer shot, that one wide left. Perkins curl around, wrap around attempt, and the save as the goaltender is down in the butterfly, covers that one with 3:18 to go in period number 2. Relatively calm period this period. No penalties, which is probably the announcer's curse now. Somebody will take a penalty. DiVersetti to collect the puck at the right point. Dumps it down below the goal line. Grimes chasing. Now McCauley pressuring. McCauley gets a piece of it, but not enough to turn over the possession in favor of Vegas. Tipped in by Seattle. Fitzmeyer back to collect. Cuts it back along the wall. Gets on the stick of McCauley. McCauley up to the middle to Grimes. Grimes over the blue line. Grimes with some speed. Holds up. Drops back to Gooch. Gooch shot. Glove save. Goaltender holds on to that one for no rebound. And no traffic in front. Easy save for the goaltender with 2:48 to go. Period number 2. Face-off can be taken by Grimes. Fitzmeyer to the left. McCauley to the right on the defense. Gooch and DiVersetti from left to right. McCauley drops that one to DiVersetti. DiVersetti winds up, shot low. Into skates. Fitzmeyer and a Seattle player. Seattle get it back. Puck played out to the defensive zone for Vegas. DiVersetti back to get it. And Fitzmeyer up ice. Grimes will pick up the loose puck. Grimes to the middle. That one's just behind McCauley. Had a 2-on-1. Good idea. No icing called by the referee. Grimes collects the puck, plays that one up. Fitzmeyer cross ice to McCauley. McCauley tips that one and gets pinned along the boards by number 2. McCauley goes down and takes another hit. That's going to be a cross check. And that is a cross check as number 2 will head to the box. See, all I needed to do was say there wasn't any penalties this period. Cross check, number 2, 1:56 to go in period number 2. Power play number 3 for Vegas. So far unsuccessful in the first 2. See if they can change their odds this power play. Face-off taken by McCauley. Hawley shot low. And Gooch in front trying to provide some trouble. His first sight. Back to the middle. DiVersetti just mishandles that one. Gets under his stick. And he's hassled. Played up to the middle. Fitzmeyer swinging it to the left side to Hawley. Hawley up the ice over the blue line. Everybody's on side for Vegas. Hawley tries to lay that one off for Fitzmeyer. Cross ice pass. Fitzmeyer to DiVersetti. And DiVersetti able to get to that and chip it to Fitzmeyer. Fitzmeyer cross ice pass just out of the reach of McCauley. Fitzmeyer trying to play those seam passes there. Shot in front. And he's got the leg of Gooch as well on that save, just to be safe. 1:09 to go in period number 2. 43 seconds remaining in the power play. That should end, obviously, just before the end of the period. And McCauley's upended. Gooch getting in on there to help out his teammate and force number 21 down. DiVersetti plays it down the wall to Fitzmeyer. Fitzmeyer leans it around to McCauley. McCauley rolls it around to Fitzmeyer. Fitzmeyer drops it back to DiVersetti. DiVersetti trying to walk it across the blue line over to Hawley. Hawley gets pressure. Hawley to DiVersetti. Back to Fitzmeyer on the right side. Fitzmeyer bobbles it a little bit, so he'll drop it back. Fitzmeyer, DiVersetti walking it to the middle. Fitzmeyer back to the middle. Walking in and a save. One time, now it's covered. A little extra activity. Gooch, but no hand up by the referee. Looks like everybody will stay on the ice as Seattle comes back to full strength right at the end of that play. Seattle calling for one more player. Teammates on the ice, and they get their one. Face off taken by Favor. Won by Vegas. Pittenger back to Weatherby. Weatherby played that down the wall. Favor gets free. Into the middle. Shot. Save. Point blank. Pittenger on that shot right in the slot. But the goaltender squared up to him. Keeps that one out. One-timer by Kedra from the left point. Kicked in. Pinching in is Weatherby. Keeps that one in the zone, and Vegas on the attack. And there's the buzzer for the end of period number 2. 30-second intermissions. They are really tight on the time here. And shots on goal total is up to 18 for Vegas Junior Golden Knights. And Seattle tacked on 5 for a total of 10. And Vegas Junior Golden Knights 14UAA will be facing off in another game tonight, round robin game number 2 at 9:10 at America First Center if you're in town, or right here on this channel if you are not or can't make it to the arena. So hope you tune in then. And those times are Pacific. Face off won by Seattle and dumped in. Kedra below the goal line, plays it up to Lenz. Lenz just has to get past him, but gets a little help from the snow, but not help from the referee. And Kedra comes together with number 5. And Kedra goes down on that one, and Bringle takes a hard hit. Centering pass, don't know where the puck is, and a lot of shoving there. Pushing, and referee quickly skates in to make sure there's no extra activity in this tightly contested match between the Sno-King Junior Thunderbirds from Seattle and the Vegas Junior Golden Knights. 14UAA. Hawley plays around the boards to the center to Favor. Favor 2-on-1. He's got Peary on the right side. Centering pass tipped up high, and Peary is taken out on the backside. No call by the referee. Puck behind the net. Favor trying to center that one. He's hassled by a couple. Puck played out of the zone. That should be an icing. And there is the whistle. Kind of bounced funny in the corner. Wasn't sure if they were going to call it. And they do with 12:02 to go in period number 3. Face off taken by Favor. Peary shadowing. Steals it, pokes it over to Favor. Favor looking for center pass. Center chip. Shot point blank by Pittenger. Loose puck just outside the blue ice and chipped up off the glass and out. Hawley swings it over to the left side of Weatherby. Weatherby plays it up ice. That one jumps past the stick. Weatherby to collect. Weatherby trying to backhand that one out. Stick lifted, hassled. And puck loose. Favor back checking. Puck poked out by Pittenger. Weatherby around the boards to Hawley. Hawley, cross ice pass. That one just drops off the stick of Pittenger and to the stick of Seattle. Weatherby surveys cross ice pass to Peary. Peary over the blue line as Vegas make changes. Branilovic streaking in. Puck loose, picked up by Seattle and played up the ice, just sitting there as parents were yelling for some offense. Branilovic gets tangled up And Branilovic tripped up. And number 9 to the box. Tripping is the call as number 9 for Seattle hits to the box at 10:46. Power play number 4. Face off. Take my base. We got a cross check. This time now on Branilovic. And that ends the power play for Vegas. So got almost a full penalty time of 4-on-4 hockey. Only 3 seconds into the power play. Pass up ice, tipped on the way, so no icing. Perkins trying to center that one. Only white jerseys are there. And dumped in by Seattle on net. And Edwards tips that into his glove and will hold on to it for a whistle on a face-off to the left. With 1:07 to go on the 4-on-4, in which Seattle will have a 3-second power play. DiVersetti plays that one to Gooch. Gooch to DiVersetti as he hears skate from the bench from Coach. And a steal and a fan on the shot, waiting for reinforcements, and turns it over to Vegas. Gooch swings that one around the boards, picked up by Seattle. Walk it in, right face-off circle shot, knocked off his own teammate. And Seattle will play it around the boards again. Gooch trying to get there. Ooh, that's going to be a boarding on Gooch. And it's an icing. Luckily he had an icing, but Gooch to the box. Not sure he knows it's him yet. He should know it's him. Right there in front of the referee. Oh, they'll call it a rough, not a board. So 4-on-3 for 26 seconds. Or 3-on-4, 3 Vegas players, 4. And a steal off the stick of Holly. Drops it back to the point man. Swings it, one-timer, and the save by Jake Edwards. Into the pads and the cover. 10 seconds to go. On the 3-on-4, that is. And then almost steal by Fitzmeyer. Trying to shoulder him off the puck. And Seattle win that battle. Centering pass off the mark, and almost instantly 2 players back on the ice. Branilovic cross-check down, no penalty there, and the parents do not like it. But that was an offsides. 48 seconds on the penalty kill now for Vegas. Face off in between the near side by Grimes. Grimes tries to secure that one. Puck ends up on the board and dumped in by Seattle. Perkins tries to get that one to the middle. Seattle takes over the possession, plays it to the far side. That one's going to stay in. One-timer towards the net. That one off the leg of Seattle. End up wide of the net, thankfully. Puck laid off. Number 2 walking in, shot. And that one's wide right of the net as that one's kept in by Seattle's right point man. Walking it to the middle. Perkins trying to get a piece of it. Gets the puck back to him. Perkins Plays it to the middle to Grimes, saves that one. Grimes gets Seattle sandwich at the neutral zone and dumps it in. Not sure what the whistle was. I thought he was right at the red line, but they call an icing, apparently. .8:13 to go, 2 seconds on the remaining on the penalty kill for Vegas. General Knights 14U18 playing here in City National Arena. Branilovich with the back check. Kedra plays that one around the boards. Sale's going to keep it in. Kedra will get it back and try again. That one pass picked off. Walking it to the middle. Kedra's going to take a penalty here. Roughing or interference will be the call as the puck left quite a while ago. So now Vegas tacking up some penalties late in the game here. As he slowly heads to the box. Interference will be the call, not roughing. Could go either way. 7:57. And penalty kill number 5 for Vegas. Penalty kill team on the ice, Peary, DeRossetti, Pittenger, and Gooch. That one's going to be an icing. And we will try this one again. Face off won by Pittenger initially, but he went down. DeRossetti with the defense there. He gets tripped up, no call by the referee. We'll play on. DeRossetti will get it back off the glass and out. And icing, as that one manages to make it all the way down the ice. 9 seconds remaining on the Kedra interference call. Gable take the face off, won by Seattle. Drops it back to left point man. Gable goes down, hits some bodies in front, ends up wide of the net. DeRossetti gets there. Tries to play that one up ice. Point man can't get it out, but Gable comes in, puts the pressure on, and forces it out into the neutral zone. Seattle trying to clear it, hits his own man. 36 seconds to go. Gable blocks that pass in, and now Seattle turn it over to Vegas. Puck up ice. Gooch will ice it. Branilovich coasts up to the face-off dot. Holly and Gable to his left. To the right, Weatherby. Face-off won by Vegas. Weatherby around to Holly. Holly, cross ice pass to Branilovich on the left side. Branilovich cuts to the middle. Taken down. Hayden trying to get to it. And can't beat Seattle defense. Puck in the neutral zone picked up by Gable. Up ice to Holly. Holly just mishandles that one, and that one played into the zone. It's not an icing. I think had Edwards known that, he probably would have maybe elected to cover that one. Puck to the middle, shot, and a save by Edwards. As that one came into the near post at 6:10 as Vegas comes back to full strength. Face-off won by Vegas. Seattle defense losing his footing for a minute there, but able to get it up to his teammate centering. DeRossetti on the pressure. And a goal. Loose puck picked up. And late in the third period. 5:57 to go. Seattle put one past Jake Edwards and take the lead 1-0. Up, wins face off to DeVersetti. DeVersetti up to Peary. Peary dumps it in. Favor chasing along with Pinder. Pinder gets to it. He gets upended. And the Seattle player falls on him. Gooch able to force that one in the far side. Peary. No call on the hit along the boards. Parents want to call. Favor trying to get to it. Has his stick get tangled up in the Seattle player's equipment. Dumped in, and Seattle player gets around the referee. Gooch is there. DeVersetti up. Favor cuts back. Up ice to Peary. Peary with the puck. Curling around. Back to Gooch. Gooch shot. Rebound. And not able to get it. DeVersetti plays that one towards the net. And Seattle play right back out. Now in the neutral zone. Seattle overskate it. Puck dumped in. Favor goes down. Caught an edge. And cross ice pass turned over to Vegas. Well, initially. And McCauley tips it into the zone. Off the skates. Peary heads to the bench. DeVersetti pinching in. Able to play the puck into the zone. Not allow Seattle to get too far up the ice. Vegas trying to press with 4:27 to go in the period. Down by 1 goal. Grimes looking for centering pass, and that one just tipped wise. McCauley was just getting ready to wind up Kedra towards the net, tipped aside. Grimes will pick up the loose puck. McCauley to Kedra. Kedra shot high over the glove of the goaltender. I think the goaltender thought he had it. Didn't seem to react too much to that puck towards the net. Back to Bringle. Bringle, one-timer, and tipped aside by Grimes. Slap shot out, kept in by Kedra. Kedra throws that one towards the net, but wide left. Bringle, one more one-timer, and a save, diving save as he covers that one. And holds on for the whistle. Face off in the right face off circle with 3:39 to go in period number 3. Vegas Sugar Knights down by 1 goal. Branilovich take the face off. Into the skates of the referee, played off the glass, but not out into the equipment of Weatherby. Weatherby kept it in initially. Second attempt by Seattle out of the zone. Branilovich back checks to help out. Hawley just mishandles that one, makes parents a little nervous. Weatherby will collect and survey for a play up ice. Over to Hawley. Hawley just misses on that play, and they turn it over to Seattle. Puck behind the net. Weatherby lays it off to Hawley again. Hawley has it taken off of his stick. And the puck out of the zone. No icing, says the referee, and he'll play on as Vegas pressure. Branilovich and Gable in. And Perkins centering to Gable. That one just gets past his stick. And Hawley gets a piece of that one to slow up the entry by Seattle as they dump it in and head for a change. Seattle making wholesale changes. Weatherby with the puck. Weatherby cross ice to Hawley. Hawley dumps it in. Bouncing puck. Picked up by Seattle and thrown down the ice again. That'll be icing with 2:27 to go in the period. Face off, you take it by Grimes. Lenz fights for it on the near side, chases it around, looks for a centering pass, and a goal! Lenz off the defender's skate and in. Goaltender doesn't see it. Defender doesn't see it. And Vegas get a lucky bounce and ties it up late in the game. That's why you throw it towards the net, folks. Favor takes the face off. Peary to his right, Pittenger to his left. Pittenger dumps it into the near side corner. Peary pressuring. 2:16 to go at the puck drop. DeVersetti plays that one around the boards. Favor will collect. Favor back around. Centering pass. Nobody there in a dark jersey. And Seattle dumped that in. Offsides. Referee catches it. As that one hitting the referee slowed up the momentum of the Seattle player. A little unlucky there, but we'll take it. 1:50 to go in period number 3. Vegas Golden Knights starting to buzz here in the third period. Hoping they can keep this momentum going. Favor take the face off. Seattle win it way back into their zone. They'll have to track all the way back behind the blue line, but they play it up into the neutral zone. Now, very close. Parents calling for offsides. DeVersetti plays that around the boards. Pittenger gets pinned along the boards in a scrum. DeVersetti picks it out and plays it around. Pressuring is Peary. Saucered and out comes the puck. Back checking Favor. Able to pick it up. Favor waits for everybody to get on sides. And into the zone. Now looking for a pass. They're taking it in and a shot. Saved by the goaltender. Right into the gut. And we'll have a face-off to the left of the goaltender with 1:05 to go. Period number 3 all tied up at 1 apiece between the Vegas Golden Knights, 14U AA, and the Sno-King Junior Thunderbirds from Seattle. Face-off taken by Grimes. Fitzmeyer fighting for it. Grimes trying to get it behind the net. Taken off a hit stick by Seattle, but helping out is McCauley. Oh, wrong zoom. Puck out to the neutral zone. Holly waits for everyone to get on and offsides. No call. And a save by the goaltender. Vegas got away with one there. As Holly had to cut back at the blue line, one of his teammates over. But earns them an offensive zone face-off to the right of the goaltender. Grimes takes face-off, kicks it back, and puck split the uprights between Holly and Weatherby. They have to chase it all the way back into their zone as that one sputters out and won't get all the way down there. Weatherby plays it around to Holly. Holly back over to Weatherby. Weatherby will survey. And they are pressured by a speedy little number 21. I think his number is 21 on Seattle. Cross ice pass. McCauley collects, plays it to the middle. Fitzmeyer is trying to get there. And a shot on the outside of the netting. Puck out. Tips Holly, no icing. Weatherby tracking back. Gets tangled up, and there's the end of the game. And they will finish all tied up. 24 shots on goal. See if we can see it on the screen here. 24 shots on goal for the Vegas Golden Knights. 15 for the Junior Thunderbirds in this 1-1 tie at City National Arena. So we will see you later tonight at 9:10 p.m. Pacific for game number 2 of the tournament for 14U AA. They will face off against the Ramapo Saints at America First Center in Henderson, Nevada.